Alright, show him the good stuff. Show him the good stuff, Shadowheart. Let's see it. Pop this, pop that, pause, go up to this guy. Hello, boom. Sure did. There we go. Alright, come on, hit me. Hit me. Alright. Alright. Yeah, toss fireball at this guy. Hiya! Pop this. Yeah, we like that. Alright, pop him with that. Alright, come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Nope. You fool. It is time to die. Oh. Uh-oh. Like I said, time to die. Alright, let's give her a round of applause before the cops show up. Alright. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Shadowheart. My name's Garsen. We're doing this live. No editing. Feel free to complain in the comments. We're doing it down and dirty live, baby, live. So, what is this? This is a shot, real quick Lite showcase mod, or mod showcase. Little spotlight on a mod I really like. We're gonna go over some down and dirty quick stuff. What it is, or yeah, what it is. Why should you use it? Why do you like it? And then, you know, how do we use it? What's it all about, right? Thank you, Shadowheart. Basically, what this is, let's get to it. I'll change this out. So, what is it? Huh? That is the question. You come over here before we murder more people. So, what this mod does is add Scorching Slash, Booming Blade, Blazing Cleave, and there's even an Ice Slash. They all are cantrips. They are melee. They go based on your attack roll. Don't get deceived about your spellcasting modifier. You can use each one per turn, which is actually a pretty important detail, right? And obviously they'll carry an element and an element effect. This one has a unique new one that the mod creator added, is a booming blade. I believe these all come from 5e, so this is technically official or whatever. Mod maker added it in here. So like I said, it adds these 4 cantrips. Only one of them has like a cleave effect. These will evolve just like Firebolt or Eldritch Blast. These grow in a dice roll every, what, 5 levels based on your character level, not your class level. These upgrade from 1d10, 2d10, 3d10. These have a similar growth. The mod maker, wow, I don't know why that's broken all of a sudden. So anyway, why is it not showing? There we go. You'll have your weapon attack, that's just based on your normal weapon attack, and then it will add nothing initially, but you'll still get the little effect like booming energy or burn or encrusted with frost. Once you're level 5, it'll add a 1d8 of that element, and then once you're level 10, you'll add 2d8 of that element. So again, pretty simple. What it's doing is combining your weapon attack with a cantrip, so you don't have to use any spell slots, and it'll be considered both a melee attack and a cantrip, which is a very important thing. We'll go over why you should use this, why this is an awesome mod, why a small mod like this gets a lot of mileage, right? So I think that explains what it is. So we'll move on to why use this mod. I have a lot of reasons why I think you should use this mod. We'll get into my personal reasons, but a simple reason to use this mod is, say you like the idea of what Paladin is doing, but you don't really get that Spellblade feeling. Or, in my opinion, it's like the devs put in a lot, and I mean a lot, and I mean a lot. Harmonia, right? A lot. I mean a lot of pieces. It's like having a car and there's no engine. Why would the devs just give me all the blueprints and pieces for a car and I can't even run it because I don't have the focal point, the most important thing, the engine, if you will, to kind of put all the pieces together and have a play style that's really exciting, right? And if you don't know what a Spellblade is, let's just kind of define what a Spellblade is. Spellblade is a full martial, right? In this case, literally a half and half fighter, and there's a good reason why this build's set up literally half and half, but this is not a build video. We are just demonstrating a spell blade, not a battle mage or a guy with an element like a fancy sword, but you are using like a disciplined fighter who has martial prowess and this in gameplay mechanics, 2 attacks, right? And you are a full like sorcerer, wizard, whatever, like magically attuned, and you have studied or possess the power to use magic or fire or whatever, right? And you're fusing the two, and there should be like a resonance, huh? A resonance, like we use our melee attack powers, but we can also firebolt someone from afar. But our strongest is when we take those 2 aspects and they resonate, they amplify each other and do massive damage at the focal point, the engine, if you will, of like, that's the whole freaking point of the build, buddy, right? Look at that. I didn't even buff myself. It was crazy. I think this guy's almost dead. Okay, so to me, that's why you should want, right? A paladin, while using melee and magic together, it's pretty cool. There is a distinct difference to it. Not to mention, there are some mechanical nuances I'm not going to get into, but like a lot of people in honor mode or tactician are running like Great Weapon Master. You very rarely see someone using this. A weapon like this gets a lot of mileage out of a build like this, out of a cantrip like this, right? But I'm getting over it, right? Getting too in depth with that. Let's just pop this guy again and show you, yeah, the power, yeah. Come on over here. Right, and then because you're magically inclined, if he tries to hit me, maybe we'll get a shield proc come off of here, or he can just not hit me. And we have no actual armor on, so that's pretty cool. And then let's show him Booming Blade. Which, you can imagine Booming Blade on, like, say, Falar Louvre, which is already doing some cool stuff. But okay, alright. I think that covers a little bit why you use this mod. It's for playstyle, it's for flair, it's for style. I'm going to get into some more reasons why I personally really like this. But how do you use it? Let's go over how you use it, right? First and foremost, where we should start is go back to the main menu. Let's go in here. And what we're going to do is load up the mod manager and some details right now. I don't know if this works on consoles. I really hope console peasants are able to use this. This is awesome. It's a simple cantrip mod. It adds a very simple thing, but has, you know, like I said, a lot of mileage for something so simple and easy to use. What we're going to do, just focusing on how to actually use this, you want to go to the mod manager. So here we go. So the official mod manager, thank you, Larian, for adding this. And we want to go to search for melee cantrips. I'm going to leave a description, don't worry. There is another blade cantrip thing, right? So just melee cantrip, and this guy, this is the picture you want to look for. This is the name of the mod, and it's by Leaf1051. Thank you, Leaf, for adding this. Again, it's from the D&D 5. Apparently, I don't really care about tabletop, by the way, but cool. I like that it's official, or official homebrew, whatever. But it's blade cantrip. He tells you how it scales. He goes over what the 4 are and some other nice details. Go ahead, read that. I'm, again, going to leave a description. So how do we use it? Come into the mod manager, download it. It'll say, okay, cool, you've download it. Go to the installed tab. Yours is going to look a little different from mine because I do have a mod for the mod manager. But right here, blade melee cantrips, right? Remember, here's the picture. And then you should say enabled with this little check mark here, okay? Pretty simple. I think you can handle it. I don't know how it works on console. Good luck, guys. Hope you guys get it. You peasants deserve all the wonderful things we get on PC. Let's load up. I'm going to now go into just a little file. We'll go talk to Withers, and we'll actually show you in, you know, a respec or a character creator. I'm not going to go over the build. That's not what this is about. I'm not going to go over the optimal way to do this. You could start as an Eldritch Knight, in my opinion, start as a fighter, build to an Eldritch Knight, do good damage with martial prowess, do good damage, or get extra attack at level 5, and then start bleeding over into the sorcerer. I'm not going to show you all the gear, but it's just basically there's so much synergy with cantrips, especially this weapon, which is like underrated now. It's like blown up with this ability to use this cantrip. So let's go into Withers, change our class, and all I'm trying to demonstrate is after you've installed the mod, load your game up or start a new game. High Elves can actually access a cantrip and you can pick it, even Shadowheart can. You can actually get it from this because High Elves acquire a cantrip from the sorcery pool. But the most important thing is to remember it comes from the sorcery, warlock, or wizard pool. Warlocks also get access to this, you can see it right here, because they're technically pulling from the same like Magic's pool. Lore-wise, they're pulling it from their patron, is granting it to them. Sorcerers are obviously granted it from bloodlines or something like that, and wizards are studying it. Doesn't matter. That's lore nerd stuff. What matters is your cantrips. You're going to be able to choose from this, right? That does mean that I think clerics, druids, paladins, monks, all this crap, they're not going to have access to it. What does have access to it is rogue and fighter. So let's give a demonstration with fighter, for instance, right? Say I choose fighter, go with whatever you want. Get up to level 3. There we go. And very quickly roll through that. Choose your Eldritch Knight. You are now a 3rd caster. It's called a 3rd caster. You slowly grow magic. And there it is, okay? I'm not going to make any commentary on this right now, but that's how you access it. There's also... let's say, let's just take our spells, Long Strider, none of this matters here, real quick, cantrips. Okay, we'll take 2 of these for now. Now, if you take a feat, right, you can actually get these initiates, right, Warlock, Sorcerer, Wizard, I think Warlock has it. Yeah, okay. But if we went into Druid, see, we don't have it. If we go to Cleric, see, we don't have it. Bard doesn't get it either. So it's literally... Sorcerer, Warlock, Wizard is the spell list you need to access from. You can also access it from other feats like Spell Sniper, and this is going to pull from whatever your current spell modifier is. And just for those who don't know it out there, whatever your latest class is, your last new class, your last level 1 class, that determines what your spellcaster modifier is. So very important detail. When accessing this cantrip and using it properly. Figured I'd mention it, right? So yeah, choose your feat. You can get it from there. You can get it from a race like High Elf or Half High Elf. You can get it from Wizard, Warlock, and Sorcerer. And of course, you can get it from accessing those classes of spells from Eldritch Knight, but also, just because it doesn't really take a lot of time to show you, right? Let's just pretend the only mod I have right now is the Blade cantrip. Trust me on that, right? So if we go Rogue as well, we level up to level 3 and go Arcane Trickster, bada bing, and a bada boom. We now have access to the cantrips, 1, 2, and 3, okay? And 4. Alright, so that's how you get to them. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. I appreciate if you're watching. Just some notes I want to go over, why I'm even making this video. I love stuff like this. Okay, so let me go ahead. I'll play a little clip from my stream we've been playing lately. Let's go right over here. Swap this out and talk about it a little bit. So, where'd it go? Yeah, I can't edit. There we go. Okay. So, this is my stream. I'm actually using a commoner mod, which is a nothing class. I have to build the character from scratch, and I'm still doing awesome damage with Rama here. He's able to use the cantrip and the gear to really massively boost his capacity, and we have that similar playstyle of being able to shoot fireballs and use a blade cantrip, do magical damage up front, a massive amount of damage when we combine our melee attack with our magic attack, right? So one cantrip mod is making all this viable and accessible, right? So a few notes going over this while you watch the stream a little bit. Come join us. We're getting pretty close to, we're in Act 3 now, right? But yeah, so personal notes on why I want to share this mod. I love Spellblades. I think a true half-caster, half-martial gameplay is style. The gameplay is unique and fun. I'm not big on paladins personally. I also love small mods like this that can get crazy mileage, right? You don't have to build this. You can just weave it into like any kind of caster that needs a little extra attack up close or whatnot. I love small expansion mods or small expansions that just enable new play styles like I've gone over before. With what's there that's already in the game, there's a lot of synergy. Like I said, there's just missing a focal point. If you wanted to build everything around this cantrip melee attack, you can, and it's powerful. And more importantly, I don't think it goes beyond anything I currently find in vanilla honor mode or tactician. I think it's right up there with the best, like monk and dual wielding hand crossbows and paladins and all that stuff, right? I've been using this as a focal point, like I said, for my custom honor mode run, so I'd love you check out the stream. But anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. And thanks to Leaf again. Thanks to Larian for adding the mod manager so we can get cool stuff like this. Go ahead, ask any kind of questions in the comments or make any suggestions to mods you think I should cover this in this dirty no editing style. And if you hate my no editing, you should talk to me. We should talk. All right. Check the description for the mod. And again, thanks to the mod maker Larian and to you for watching. Hope this was helpful, and hopefully you get to try it out for yourself. Check you guys later. See ya.